I know I already talked about Jake Paul and the fight that he got absolutely whooped in, but I just want to say you can't exactly blame Jake Paul. I mean, Jake Paul, sure, he's scummy. He beat a senior-year-old Mike Tyson. He beat up multiple boxers. Not multiple boxers, but mainly Mike Tyson, like I said in my last video that I made about Jake Paul. Was the last fight that I actually heard about him actually getting in. But ever since the fight Jake Paul got in with Josia, I just rewatched the fight because I really didn't know the boxer's name or anything about him. So I actually did some research about him. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think how you say his name is Josia. Um, I think so, at least. So I rewatched the fight last night. Of course, Jake Paul got absolutely cooked, like negative. But you also got to kind of like give him like praise, Jake Paul at least, because like it takes a lot of guts to go out against one of the best boxers of this generation. I mean, you got to admit it. Of course we all hate it, but at the end of the day, Josia is like one of the best boxers of this generation. In my opinion, at least, for what I know about him. And I actually did watch a few of his old boxing fights that he had before Jake Paul. And he's actually really good, I really gotta say. Of course, I didn't count how many knockouts he actually got or like, whatever like that. I don't really count that stuff. I just watch the fight and enjoy it. But at the end of the day, he really did he really was like a really cool or like a really, I guess, famous boxer apparently. And you also just got like to admit that Jake Paul was probably in the right just because of how much guts he had going up against a boxer like that. I mean, who are we going up against that boxer? Because like, unless you're gonna have against Josiah, then you really have no place to argue with Jake Paul because at least he went up against him. You guys haven't even fought him. You're clowning on him.